Alright lads, Marshall here and welcome to another wager episode in the series where I will try and nab myself a team of the season Cristiano Ronaldo. If I do reach that, I will give that card away. If I don't, I'll give the coins away. And in order to be basically in with a shout of winning, follow me over on Twitter at Marshall89HD, where the giveaway will take place eventually. I don't know when it'll be, obviously when I do nab Cristiano Ronaldo, or when I do give up, if I ever give up, which I very much doubt it is. You've just seen the wager today will be 20,000 coins. You might be thinking that's not much, it's just 20k. But the previous ones were 40 and 35. We dropped down to 20 for this one, but every little helps, basically. I know that's a phrase from Tesco or some shit like that, but it does. I mean, any wagers, whether big or small, I do take. I take pink slips, whether you want to try and win a player off me or I win a player off you, and I do get that player off yourself. I will sell him, and the profit from that will go towards Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, you just seen the player I'm inviting to this game is SGI Lols. I think he is Swedish, but the connection seems fine. I will play players from anywhere, but the connection has to be quite decent. I mean, 1 bar latency just won't cut it for me, to be honest. Now, his team, it does look pretty good. I mean, it's an advanced version of mine. He's got Torres and Remy up front. I mean, Torres is no Kone, but hey ho, he's got Taarabt in camp, probably better than Sessegnon, but not as strong. Ben Arthur and Nani on the wings, and he gets off to a bloody cracking start. Look at that roulette, and look at the strike. I don't know why my keeper can't keep that out. He's been brilliant for me throughout the series so far, even though I've only played 2 games, but he probably should have kept that one out, and that was me on the back foot 13 minutes into the game. I did have a chance to come straight back into it, but Remy with an absolute shocker of a shocker of a shot. That was just terrible. Kone comes a bit closer there with a low drive, but honestly it wasn't clicking for me until this point. Valencia has it on the wing, puts it inside to Sessegnon, he finds Tiote, who finds Remy, who finds Kone, who keeps his composure and puts it in the back of the net. That's a great goal on my behalf. 44 minutes into the game, and this was just one nerve-wracking game. As you can see, it's very tight in the stats at half-time. This was my closest game so far, to be honest. The first game 5-0, the second game 6-0. This one was far closer. He hits the post with that rasping effort from the edge of the area. Then just a few moments later, just 2 minutes later, he gets another chance, and how this doesn't go in, I'll never know. I thought that was goal all day long, but the header just goes wide. Then from the goal kick, it was just end to end the whole game, mostly at my end because he was attacking me non-stop. This is a chance, but he just could not bring it down, and he lashes it over the crossbar. If he could bring that down, I maybe would have been able to finish, but it just wasn't possible. Then the 90th minute, and he does that. So close to winning 20,000 coins off me, and that was very close. And then in extra time, this is the only moment, hitting the post with Kone, so we head into a penalty shootout. And those that have been following me for a while will know that I'm absolutely shockingly shit, and that's putting it lightly, at taking penalties. I'm just so bad. Honestly, taking penalties, saving penalties is just not my forte. Kone puts that one in the net then straight away, so it gives me a kind of advantage taking the first penalty. I don't know whether you see that as a kind of advantage or a hindrance taking the first penalty, but I like to take the first one, get it out the way, and hopefully go on and win. As you can see, my opponent converted his first pen, I converted that one. You can't save those kind of penalties. That's a great little penalty. Normally if you do that, keeper dives over the top of it and you just can't save it. Then Torres has the chance and he just bottles in normal fashion, just kicks it straight at De Gea, who saves. And I thought from there I will go on and win this. Sessegnon steps up and it's saved. I was gutted with that, honestly. I thought that was a goal all day long. So with that miss, he has a chance to level up with Adel Taarabt. From the penalty spot, he hits the crossbar, hits the line and comes straight back out. He must have been bloody gutted with that. Absolutely gutted. I mean, hits the crossbar, hits the line, comes back out. You won't get a replay of that after the game either because it just doesn't do them for some reason. It always does the kind of first penalty, maybe last penalty, and one of the saves. So Nani, he has to score this against De Gea. I dive the right way and he scores. What is that about a year? I hate it when you do that at penalty shootouts. Dive the right way and he still scores, but Valencia has a chance to win it and he makes no mistake. The keeper stands still in the middle, Valencia scores, and I've won 20k, so that's another 20k I can add to the kitty. It was a great game against my opponent. Honestly, it was very tight. He could have won it in the 90th minute, which I was very surprised he didn't. That header normally goes in, those kind of near post headers when you just chip it into the box, but for some reason his header went wide. That happened twice in this game, but it was definitely by far the closest game so far in this wager series, and somehow I managed to win it, obviously, as you just seen. My opponent has no links, so I can't put the links in the description, but if I do play you and you've got a Twitter or you've got a YouTube, I will always link you in the description. So with that, we go take our coins, and when we do, you'll see that graphic on the right hand side. Just click over to 95, so that's not a bad total, 95,000 coins so far. No, it's not much. 3 games in, 95. It could be a lot more. Hopefully it will be a lot more the more I play, the more I win, fingers crossed. But yeah, if you want to play me, hit me up on Twitter at Marshall89HD. You can leave a comment in the comment section below. You can contact me on Xbox Live at Unity Marshall. Just all these various ways in order to play me. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like if you did, sub if you haven't, and I will catch you all next time.